Hello chat. At this moment, here I am covering another brain-dead idiot that resides on the forsaken site known as YouTube. For context on this individual, Equality Fur Alliance, who I'll refer to as EFA, is one of those furries who try to quote-unquote protect furries and the fandom. Now, if you've seen how furry protectors react and such, it comes to no surprise that most of them are just sensitive basement dwellers. He also lacks intelligence, which is no surprise to me, but instead of me just yapping, let me give out some examples. Recently, EFA made a post saying demisexuals are better than straights because they actually grow bonds with people instead of just committing to sexual activity immediately. Now, I don't know if this might sound demophobic or whatever the fuck, because don't get me wrong, when I get into a future relationship, I want to have a real bond with someone. But I think being demisexual is not even a sexual orientation, and for someone to call it that is pretty unnecessary. For more context, demisexuals only have attraction when they have a close bond with someone, and if you use your brain, any person can be the exact same without being demisexual. I mean, I'm a straight male and I still want to find attraction to someone if I have a close bond because I'm waiting till marriage and my heart doesn't seek instant gratification. It might be slightly different as I still would pay attention to just how attracted I am also to their personality and looks, but I still think it's close enough. So I really don't think being demisexual should really even be a sexual orientation to begin with. This though is kind of one of the lesser reasons on this guy's intelligence or idiocracy, as if we go to a previous video I made, the guy went on a small little rant on me. On my video defending a friend due to false allegations, EFA acted as if I was a anti-furry and said things like, "Anti-furries always make false claims," or "You're in denial." Yet I literally gave evidence to my friend's innocence. A viewer actually also pointed out how he isn't really for equality, as his username suggests, as he didn't even bother hearing what I had to say in my video. And I try to say this so many times because as I said in that video, people most likely don't fact check shit, but I'm not an anti-furry. I made videos where I dislike both AF and furries. I have 3 of my very own anthro characters. I even made art of them and even get fan art of them occasionally now, so what's your deal? I even talk to furries just as if they're normal people, and in that video, I pointed out one furry who I actually didn't dislike because he understood the misinformation going around. EFA's comments were clearly just a non-thought-out dual response, and it is quite obvious that he's just butthurt. EFA has also been known to be a gooner, and was actually caught following some strange gooner content on YouTube. As of now, I think EFA removed his public subscriber thing where you could see who he subscribed to. But HelloGuy7 made a video on him showing EFA followed those strange YouTube accounts in this video. And if we investigate this guy any further, people have exposed him for following NSFW accounts on Twitter as well, so it's no surprise that this guy would be mad. He also seems to support Paper Hat Society, which, wait a minute, isn't that the guy who I exposed for having illegal content in his Discord server? Even back this up on the Paper Hat Society server. They literally had of a 12-year-old character named Chara in their NSFW channel. And lastly, this is always a constant debate between furries and anti-furries, but he also had a post that talked about why YIF isn't zoophilia. Now, if you don't know what YIF is, it's basically furry adult content, and there are many reasons to consider it being possible as zoophilia. I said I was going to make a whole video because unlike others, I actually dug deep with long thought out responses and I found possible reasons for why it can be worse than it seems. Like how E621, the most popular adult furry website, has tags like child or feral, and the fact that even studies have shown porn seeking more riskier graphic content to consume. But as I said, it is a very deep rabbit hole, so until I make that video, here I am just explaining that minimally. So everyone, what have we learned today? Today we've learned that EFA doesn't fight for furry equality, he fights for furry fetishes. It's deeply saddening, and I hope this person matures in the future, but only time will tell. With that, stay safe out there, and never goon.